real quick, Dave, you did have a baseball note, and I think this will involve Dom. What the hell's going on in Los Angeles, man?
Shohei Ohtani, my MVP for the 2021 American League season, has started to let us know it's winning time and has put the pressure back on the front office of the Los Angeles Angels to put a winner out there. Mike Trout has echoed these sentiments throughout the years. Joe Madden attempted to clarify this in terms of saying that this doesn't mean Shohei wants to leave. Now, this was done in a Japanese setting, so he was speaking his native language. So there may be some translation losing or, maybe some nuance in the speech, because I'm looking at his SPO track. He's not arbitration eligible for, 2 more years. Okay. He's in at $5 million next year. He's the unrestricted free agent in 2 years. He is arbitration eligible the year before that. So he's technically under contract for 1 more year. And one of the things we can say about Artie Moreno, sort of like Jerry Jones, is we will spend the money. What's up, Vernon Wells? What's up? Who's my other guy? Gary Matthews. Various pitchers. So
Josh Hamilton.
Yes, keep going. They've tried, but they have yet to be successful. So, Darby, the question becomes, who do you want to hold accountable? I assume it starts at the top with Artie Moreno. Where's the money going? What should the money be spent on? Because he spent it on pitchers. He spent it on starters. He spent it on bullpen guys. So, Mookie, this is your account as a big Angels fan. Is it the direction of the money? Is it a lack of resources in the minor league department? What is the first thing you would do to sort of stem this tide?
I would say the spending, how the money is being spent, because it's cool to just, like buy a bunch of, players and stuff like that. But if the chemistry doesn't work, anything like that, none of that matters. Look, we all know they always say the Yankees have bought championships and things like that, but the people that they brought to the Yankees, they all fit in together. They all had the same mindset. And it's New York. I mean, look, the Angels, I've said the front office has been trash for years. So none of this is really a surprise to me. You would think, especially after the whole Albert Pujols contract situation, like they would actually learn. But look, I have no issue with what Ohtani said. I have no issue with Mike Trout just finally being like, yeah, I ain't finna keep trying to rehab this hamstring, bro. I'll see y'all next season. It gets annoying. Like, everybody don't want to be Bradley Beal putting up empty stats on a losing team. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually want to win while putting up those numbers. So, I mean, yeah, when you told me, I had no comment. I had no issue with it as soon as I saw it. I was like, I agree with both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And, this week I had a chance to cover the team. I went out there and I got a chance to talk to Jared Walsh, who's the first baseman. It's really good. I think he's hitting around 30 home runs, around 280 on that batting average. Real good. But then there's a kid that I interviewed about a couple months ago that looked good for them, and now he's hurt again. Joe Adell.
Yep.
The progression of Joe Adell has been an issue. When he gets hot, he gets good, he gets hurt. And then it's like, oh, here we go again. I just don't know, man. Like, Shohei's going – so the problem is this. Mike Trout is sort of what we call – I know the joke that we used to always say was the common man. He's the ultimate common man. He just wants to go play baseball. Yeah. He don't care about all the other stuff that comes along with it, the marketing and stuff. Dude got his own shoe on Nike and nobody knows it, right? I mean, he has everything. Whereas Shohei Ohtani, he's a brand. And he's known for winning where he's from. So he comes here, he's already been considered a savior of baseball, right? This dual back pitcher hitter. We ain't seen this as George Ruth, we ain't seen this. So now we got a situation where he's going to have to look up, and he's starting now. Mm-hmm. See, he couldn't do it the year before. He had the Tommy John, had the weird stuff happen. Now he's like, all right, I got your MVP. We need to start winning. And look, man, I'm all for it because I think that these teams, there's no loyalty in these teams because as quick as they'll keep him, when he slows down, they'll trade him. So I think he's right in doing that. And look, he's probably looking over at the Dodgers, the other team in LA, and looking at the Padres, looking at their success, and like, while we ain't got none of this. And he's done a lot, but I don't think there's an issue. I think we'll see. I don't notice any clubhouse issues or issues because the owner was here in Dallas, and I had a chance to talk to Madden as well. They seem upbeat about things, and they had his translator down the field. And I think that, like you said, Dave, there could be some English, like his language interpretation issues where it was misconstrued. But I honestly think that, like, I would be alert if I was the Angels. And I saw Terry had posted a comment that they should trade Trout while you can. And I don't know. See, my thing is this. They don't do good with them. They hit on these prospects. They hit on one good one. They don't have a buttload of them that you go, oh, like, when we look at the Tigers in a few years, when we look at this, like how teams are accumulating these, like the Mariners have done, the Angels never have done that because they just buy them ways into it. Look, they had a bad situation with the third baseman. He ain't been healthy since he got there. They spent all his money on the third baseman. He's never healthy. So, yeah, this team is just everywhere, man. And we'll see, because if you told me offensively, no injuries, Mike Trout, Shohei, Joe Adell, what's the third baseman's name, guys? That play
Rendon.
You got Jared Walsh. You got all this talent. Stassi, you got all of them. You're not putting up runs sometimes. And then the pitching we know can be atrocious. But, yeah, I think he just realizes, man, he's a brand. And he don't want to be a part of a losing brand. He's the one dude that's going to say something. Trout ain't going to say nothing. Trout's a good guy. I think Ohtani knows, like, man, I got a country looking at me. And I got to represent, show that I'm some sort of savior. So we'll see.